You looking at the streets behind, the cloud, the lighting, everything like. Now, if you want to help this channel out on the content I create for you guys, head on down to the Patreon, where you get early access to behind the scene vlogs, album reactions, suggested Patreon reactions, and access to exclusive podcast content. Link to the Patreon can be found in the description down below. As you guys are well aware of the recent drama surrounding this guy, and plus me reacting to damn near all of his music, there's no way in hell I'm not going to get this one done as I saw it on the TL. And this one is Stormzy's Rainfall. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Yeah, I saw it was like a CGI thing. Somebody was talking about Watch Dogs. I don't know. Is it like the makers of Watch Dogs who have done this, or is this incorporated into the game? I'm not so sure.
Embody it, yeah. Let your man speak. I never put no colors on my timepiece. I told you niggas cut me out the grand beef, and now you got me fucking up some gram neeks. So loud running up your gums, man, I'll double back and then I go and double up my funds.
Now, if you guys know, this rhythm is on the Heavy Is The Head album and was released well before any of that back and forth between him and Chip. But it's funny how bars like that can be applied both to the situation between him and Wiley, which I believe is a situation he's referencing right here, and also him and Chip. And knowing that it's the timing of this release, that makes me believe he's referring to all of them.
Embody it, yeah.
Embody it, yeah?
Let your man speak. I never put no colors on my timepiece. I told you niggas cut me out the grand beef, and now you got me fucking up some gram neeks. So loud running up your gums, man, I'll double back and then I go and double up my funds. And when you finish sucking all your mums, I do another $250,000 and get another number when it's like, I'm getting bored of you boys.
Now, with him flexing and stunting and then dropping a bar that says I'm getting bored of you boys, like, it kind of makes you believe that Stormzy himself feels like he's up against more than one person.
And when you finish sucking all your mums, I do another $250,000 and get another number when it's like, I'm getting bored of you boys. Flex on them looking like the Alderman boys. Big Mac, I was making all of the noise. And the big fur jacket, that's the fruits of your boy. They rate me, that's so blatant. When it's all the future, I'm that's so Raven. Whenever they say my name, I take a pay.
How many bars we heard That's So Raven on, man? It's still a cold line, man. But also, I'd just like to give a massive shout out to the animator, man. I don't know what you guys are pulling off here. This is major budget stuff. Like, look at everything from the lens flares to the accuracy of Stormzy's face. Like, they had to scan his face for this. You know what I mean?
Even when I make it rain, I make a statement. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. All of my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies. On all of my enemies. Look.
Listen, man, I cannot lie. Listening to this hook, this is very tactical from Stormzy. I also believe that the issues between him and Chip, and not just Chip, the grime scene, with him not releasing a diss track back, Chip was not able to use it for promo. And that makes me feel like Stormzy himself has a genuine dislike for these, man, as his level of success is most definitely something that all of these guys would have had to watch. And as you've seen, some have come out of the woodwork to mention his name.
Let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Yo. Goose in the winter, keep my back warm. Told my little brother, keep my stack warm. Kill me with some rap corn. I'm a bigger hitter on a bigger platform. Now we do the jiggle walk.
We know Stormzy for stunting. I mean, we've heard him on tracks like,
if you ain't got more than 5 top 10s, then I don't wanna hear no chat about charting. You man are just starting.
He's always blessing us with that bigger level talk that none of these other artists around him can really claim. And obviously with that clash between him and Wiley when he said,
you open the door and look who entered. Oh, it's the king of grind, king of grind. How's he the king of grind but on drill?
It most definitely rattled a few feathers. And remembering the brother took the time to name his album Heavy Is The Head, honestly right now it kind of seems like it.
Reminiscing about the spinners that my hitter bought. So salami with that Twitter talk. I can't even hear you through these Brit Awards. Put my shades on, hoodie up and send a prayer up to Trayvon. They're trying to figure how a nigga put his name on, and how a nigga did it with no chains on. I give you the keys to no stress. First you give God the praise and see him work. I can't never be on my knees, I'm too blessed. Cause anytime I make it rain or reimburse, then I let.
You know what I think is going on here, and why I feel like we will not get a reply from this brother, is honestly he's made it away from a place where he himself feels he has to do things like that. I mean, us the fans would have loved the clash, but what I think Stormzy's on is more career movements.
Let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. All of my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies. On all of my enemies. Lord, let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall
And as I'm watching this is also stunting on a deeper level. Like, you have a computer generated Stormzy. Like, there is a mad budget that it takes to do all this shit. Are you looking at the streets behind, the cloud, the lighting, everything? Like,
my enemy, on all of my enemies. Lord, let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Yo. Till the shackles off my face so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my head. I can lift my head. And I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you.
Listen, man, that is a very, very powerful moment. If you don't know, us who are from black culture are most definitely used to growing up in situations where we are either in church or around relatives that pray for us. That there has a hell of a lot of impact. Kind of gives you family feels. But on top of that maybe right now where Stormzy has his mind is on higher things, regardless of what you and I or the rest of the music scene may want. Keeping you safe. You see that? You see that? Keeping you safe. Look. And the crowd, listen, there's tons of messages like coming through in this video right now. Like, when you're listening to that gospel rendition of Mary's. And then you're looking at the crown. It gives you those feels like he's directly talking to the big brother upstairs.
Fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. All of my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies. On all of my enemies. Lord, let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Alright, now cut the feed and let's get the fuck out of here.
What?
Embody it. Yeah.
Now, not only the fact that you just saw Stormzy in a computer generated song or part of a story of a computer game, which I believe is Watch Dogs.
Let your man speak. I never put no colours on my timepiece. I told you niggas cut me out the grand beef, and now you got me fucking up some gram meat.
That's a major move, a major motherfucking flex.
It's allowed running up your gums, man, I'll double back and then I go and double up my funds. And when you finish sucking all your mums, I do another $250,000 and get another #1.
It's also a way to set levels and differentiate himself between maybe some artists who were trying to use his clout for their own personal gain.
I'm getting bored of you boys. Flex on them looking like the old of my boys. Big Mac, I was making all of the noise. And the big fur jacket, that's the thoughts of your boy.
And genuinely not giving this brother a moment's rest.
They rate me, that's so blatant. When it's all the future, I'm that's so raving. Whenever they say my name, I take a payment. Even when I make it rain, I make a statement.
As the brother put together an album that let you know heavy is the head, things like this is stuff that comes with the territory. And another reason why the saying is best to pick your battles is most definitely a wise one.
Let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. All of my enemies.
Firstly, do I think it's fair that Stormzy has had to go up against all this stuff? Before visiting anybody's yard, it was all on music, and so not really. But me, myself, am not a brother who wants to see this brother fail, but I do believe all these lessons he's learned will be vital ones for him.
Goose in the winter, keep my back warm. Told my little brother, keep my stack warm. Kill me with some rap corn. I'm a bigger hitter on a bigger platform.
The tune itself is a fucking rhythm, and regardless of hearing.
So let me ask you this, Mr. Roadman, cause you don't get the program. It seems like you wanna lose it all.
I'm personally wishing both of these artists would have clashed. By dropping a video like this, which is potentially part of a computer game, it just shows you the brothers onto bigger things.
Now we do the jiggle walk, reminisce about the spinners that my hitter bought. So allow me with that Twitter talk. I can't even hear you through these Brit Awards.
Now, would he have won the clash with Chip? I don't think so. Personally, I wouldn't allow myself to be dragged into something to be used as promotion to help somebody I didn't get along with either. It's kind of like a damned if you do and damned if you don't. And what I think Stormzy is getting across very clear here is there's no making money off my back.
Put my shades on, hoodie up and send a prayer up to Trayvon. They're trying to figure how a nigga put his name on and how a nigga did it with no chains on.
Let me know what you thought of this one in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys down there. Yo gang, it's your boy LeeToTheVI saying peace and love, and I'm out. Go out.